Welcome guys to RVC analysis. In this video, we will be going through fundamental analysis of Unipart India Limited. Enjoy the video. So we will start with about the company. Unipart India was founded in 1994 as a global manufacturer of engineered system and solutions. Company is one of the leading global manufacturer of engineered system and solutions, and Unipart India is one of the leading supplier of system and components for the OFM, which is off-highway market. What is OFM we'll understand later. The sector it works in is agriculture, construction, forestry and mining, and the company works across globe over 25 countries. Now what is OFV? So OFV are the heavy vehicles used in construction and agriculture sector that are intended for use on steel or uneven grounds. Hence from this we can conclude that company has direct relationship with capital goods, and we know that how the capital goods sector will perform in future. Unipart India has manufacturing facilities, two at Ludhiana, one at Visakhapatnam and two at Noida. They also have set up a distribution facility in Noida. Whereas 50% of company revenue comes from USA and 20 to 23 comes from European country, which is major part of it. Next is product portfolio, which will show us that what are the products of the company. So the product portfolio of Unipart India include verticals of 3-point linkage system, which is 3PL, and precision machine part PMP, as well as adjacent product include power takeoff, which is PTO, fabrication and hydraulic cylinder of the components. Unipart India Limited has a market leadership in supplying key system and components like 3PL and PMP for off-highway vehicles globally. Their products are complex, critical and low volume, high SKUs products. So there is high tailwind for any company to enter this business. Unipart provides replacement of 3PL parts to organize aftermarket retailers and distributors in North America, Europe, South Africa and Australia. They also have set up a warehousing and distribution facility in Hennef, Germany, which serves as their base for serving their key European customer. Also, this warehousing business is a high margin business for the company. Unipart has approximately 16% market share of the global 3PL market in fiscal year 2022 in terms of value, and an estimated 6% market share in the global PMP market, which is a sizable market according to the global peers for the company. So the product breakup of Unipart India Limited is majorly contains of 3PL and PMP respectively of 56% and 37%. Now we will see at the market size of the products. The off-highway industry, which is the core business of Unipart India Limited, is estimated to be over $200 billion in size. And the two of the core products of company, which is 3PL and the precision machine part, have a market size of over $1 billion. Unipart has a leading market share in both of these globally. In addition, the adjacent product system of power takeoff, hydraulic cylinder and fabrications have an estimated market size of over $10 billion combined. Unipart is present both in the OEM and aftermarket segment with strong global business model and marquee customer base. Now coming to the promoters of the company, which is an important aspect of fundamental analysis. Mr. Gurdeep Soni is chairman and managing director of the company. He has a master's degree in management studies from BITS Pilani and have overall 4 decades of experience in the industry. He is in charge of aftermarket business. Mr. Paramjit Singh Soni is the executive director and vice chairman, having a bachelor degree in commerce from University of Delhi and have over 3 decades of experience in this industry. Now coming to global tailwinds of the company, how the economy will help this industry to grow in the future. India is a preferred manufacturing hub where India's GDP is expected to grow at a rate of 6 to 6.5%. US $1 trillion bill will also help this automaking industry. China plus one strategy is the India's biggest beneficiary strategy. Healthy farm income will aid in equipment replacement of the farmer. So now coming to the growth outlook for the next few years told by the management. Unipart maintains its guidance of 10 to 12% growth for longer term, whereas in next 2 to 3 years it will grow at the pace of 16%. The company's growth guidance of 16% for the next 3 years is based or is derived from the market growth of 5 to 6% in the next few years of the total industry. The company planned to grow its PTO and hydraulic segment to a double-digit growth more than 10% through acquisitions and leveraging India as a manufacturing base. Unipart expects to gain its market share in 100 to 200 horsepower tractor segment with the patented products. Orders are coming in from both the construction equipment and the agriculture equipment side with a focus on China plus one geographical expansion and new products as per management. Unipart has created a new product line for the UTVs and ATVs for their own design, which is expected to generate around 125 to 150 crores income annually over the next 5 years for the company. Warehouse gross margin are about 45% of the company but are expected to improve by 100 to 150 basis points over the next 2 years as more sales are routed to the warehouse income in Hennep and Germany. Gross margin will get stabilized at 36% approximately in the longer term. Now coming to the financials of the company. Company has a market cap of around 3100 crore. Company has a face value of rupees 10 per share. Stock P is of 15 and industry P is of 30. So company is getting nearly half rates of the total industry P. ROC of 31.6% and ROE of 27%, which are quite good according to the industry. Debt to equity is of 0.07, which is negligible. Dividend yield for the company is 2.04%. Promoter holding is of 66% post the IPO issue. Reserves are around 786 crore for the company. So by looking at the financials, they are quite decent according to the industry. Now looking at the chart of ROC and ROE. ROC and ROE are continuously increasing year over year for the company. Gross borrowing is reducing. Company is reducing its gross borrowing from year over year. Debt to equity is of around 0.02 in FY 2023, which is negligible. Working capital days are decreasing over every year from the last 4 years. Fixed asset turnover is also increasing every year, which is around 2.3x growth. Cash flow from operations were decreasing from the last few years, but in FY23, company has generated a good cash flows. Unipart balance sheet according to FY23 is net cash is debt free and with a net cash position of 46 crore approximately. Highest ever revenue was reported by the company and profit of the tax was also highest reported by the company in the previous financial years, that is 23 FY23. Now for conclusion. Looking at the overall growth strategy of the company and how the industry is placed, we can easily keep a target of around 1000 to 1100 for next 1 year and a target of around 1300 to 1500 in longer term there. These targets are derived by looking at the growth of industry as well as capital goods sector. So thank you guys for watching this video till end. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe the channel RVC Analysis. Thank you.